have we met before? Like, do I know you? Oh yes, are you the same person as a clown in a friendship? You know, the one who is always trying to be a nice person and drag their friendship for years and years and years, even when people treat them like dash? Yeah, I think you are. And that is why you are at the right place. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I am going to teach you what are the major red flags in a friendship and what are the type of people that you need to stay literally millions of miles away from if it comes to friendship, because I have had my share of them and I'm going to show you what are those. Literally guys, I feel like I should literally be given an award for knowing and understanding and living through all those types of friendships, because I've had my share of them and trust me, it wasn't a good ride, but everything happens for a reason, right? We learn and it's okay, but you got me. So I did not have anyone who would come and tell me and teach me these things, but you guys have me, and in this video I am going to teach you the same. So let's get right into it. Before going over there, I would like to tell you why I think female friendships are so important. Like, I think the most impact that people have in your life are friends. Okay, you cannot choose your family, you cannot choose where you're born, but you can choose who you stay with. You can choose your friends, and that is why it is a very, very vital part of your life. Your friends can either make your life or they can break your life. This is something I believe strongly in, that the kind of people you hang out with, the people you have in your life, have a major contribution in the person that you become, in the person that you are, is what I believe in very, very, very strongly. And to support the theory, I have a very interesting question for you. Alright, so I have something drawn on a paper. Alright, I hope you can see this. Okay, now this can mean a billion things. Okay, if it's like this, I can ask you what this is. Okay, and you can tell me a lot of things about it. Some people can say this is a 3. Okay, alright, if I hold the paper like this, it can be a W. If I hold the paper like this, it can be an M if we look at it in that perspective. It's just we have to just turn the paper over and over again, and then you will find out what it actually means. It can mean a lot of things, like literally a lot of things. Okay, but if I do something, alright, if I do something on this paper, okay, excuse the handwriting. So okay, so here there's a 2 and there's a 4, and then now you can say for sure that this is a 3 because there is 2 and 4 before it and after it. So here this is confirming that this number is a 3. Now what I'm trying to tell you here is that what you are majorly is determined by the people that are around you, that are surrounding you. And this might seem very funny to a lot of you guys, but this is actually a very important thing, that the people that you hang out with, the people that are around you, determines who you are. Okay, understood? It's very important. I'll tell you, okay, I'll give you an example of this. Imagine that you are going to hang out with your friends. Okay, the moment you meet your friends, everything is nice and all, but there are 2 types of friends. Okay, the first, you meet a friend and he's very, very happy, he's very cheerful, he's very motivating, and the moment you leave the place, you also feel very happy and motivating because of the energy that that friend gave you. And on the second hand, there's another friend that you have, and that friend is kind of very, very depressing. You know, he's just telling you that my life is going very badly, I have no money at all, there are issues at home, I hate my life. The moment you leave that place, you're gonna feel the exact same way. And this is because the energy is exchanged. Alright, whenever you sit with some people, we give our energy to them and they give their energy to us. And in the same way, the energies are exchanged and you feel the same way the person feels. This is, I think most of you guys can relate to it, and this is what it means, that you should be surrounded by people that bring out the best in you, because influence is real. A lot of times, even I used to say when I was younger, I used to be like, Mom, but she's like this, but I'm not like that. I won't become like her, but you do become like them. seriously, you do become like them because of the energy that gets exchanged when you're with them. No matter how hard you try, the influence of people around you is there on you. There is always an influence. No matter what you say, what you do, the influence will always be there. And that is why friendships are really, 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 three underlines under really important. Okay? With that, we are coming to the topic of what are the major red flags in a friendship according to me. I'm speaking from my personal experience. You guys might have some different experience as well. But as I'm telling you these things, if there is some person or multiple people coming in your head, you need to know what you need to do about it. Alright? So just let's get into it. The first major red flag in a friendship is people or friends who are insecure. Oh my god, I cannot even stress more on this because I've had my share of these people and they are literally never going to change. I was a person who literally dragged a friendship for what, like 7 or 8 years, just because I wanted to see what it would become one day. God literally sent me insane amount of signs. You won't even believe, signs that I was blinded to. Up until to a point, he had to literally give me such a clear sign that I had to leave that friendship, and it happened very recently. And I was like, oh my god, some people never really change. And this thing had been going on since high school, okay? So I'll share you the story. And also one thing I want to tell you, that the reason why I do so much I and me in my videos is because I want to tell you guys that I'm speaking from experience. It's not something I've read over the internet or seen a video on. It's something I've experienced in my own life, and I'm trying to teach you guys the same thing. And that is why I always say I, me, all these words, because I want to tell you that this is something which I've lived through and understood from. Okay, before starting this video, I want to tell you that I will be dividing this very topic into 2 videos because I know it's going to go very lengthy, because I'm going to share some personal stories also with you guys. So that's why it's going to stretch long. So I will make 2 parts of it and upload it after a little bit of gap so that you guys can properly sulk in and, understand these things. So coming back to the thing that I was telling you, I had a friend I really, really loved, okay? And that was the reason I dragged the friendship for years, because I thought someday maybe there will be some genuine connection between us and genuine friendship between us, because I am that person. I don't give up on people easily. So there were a lot of things that I found out over the course of these years. And sometime what happened was I just accidentally saw a text and they were talking about me, and those were not nice texts. And I was like, what is it? Like, what did I do to these people? Why do they hate me for absolutely nothing? And then I realized, now I realize what was that. It's basically because when you are better than someone else, they will hate you for no reason at all. Because I was like, I'm such a good friend. I really genuinely love and care about these people. And yet they talk about me. Like, what is it? So then now I realized that was that. But at that time I was really confused. Like, did I say something? Did I do something to offend them? Should I go and talk to them? What is it about? I was a very naive girl back then. But now I understand what it is. And there are people out there who will actually hate you for absolutely no valid reason, just because you're better than them. Watch out and look out for those people. That was one thing. Then one time what happened was, during our grades also, like in our friendship group, I was the one who used to get the best grades always. And there was a girl, the same girl, she was always a little bit below me, and she used to always compete and be like, oh, she did not used to show it, okay? I'll tell you. These people will never show you, okay, that they hate you. In front of your faces, they will act like they are your best friend. That's what this girl did, okay? She was literally acting like she was my best friend, and I believed it. Because the act was so real, I really thought she really loved me. So they will act as your best friend in front of your eyes, but you can feel it that they have some sort of insecurity from you for whatever reason. They know it well, I don't. And regarding grades also, a lot of such things happened, like when we were in college. Actually, the thing was that I started working at a very young age. So when I was in college, I used to take tuitions, and then I used to teach at an institute. And that is why I did not go to college a lot. And as friends, I was kind of dependent on them for the notes, for the assignments, everything. And then I found out that the girl whom I was thinking is my friend and who would share things with me would actually hide things and only share 50% and keep 50% to herself. Maybe because she thought that if I am doing the work and coming to college, why should she get everything for free? Valid reason, okay. But friends don't do that. They don't. So, or would she get nice grades if I give her the information? So whatever the reason it was, these things happened. During exams also the same thing happened. They did not give me the proper information or the proper chapters, what was there. And again, I was the one who came first anyways in our group, because when you have God with you, everything just works out very nicely. And this is the thing that I've learned. And I'll give you a very nice dua which I read every day, and which is very, very beautiful and very close to my heart. So this is a dua which I found last year, which is literally like, it's in Arabic, and it's like, Allahumma inni lanmaniya lima ataita wala mutiya lima manata wala yanfa'u dal jaddi minkal jaddu. Which means, for most of you guys who don't know Arabic, it means that if there is something that God has destined for you, that is written in your destiny, if every person in this world comes together and tries to take it away from you, they cannot. And if there is something that God is not willing to give you, He's not destined for you, if all the people in the world come together and try to give it to you, they cannot. So this is something which I've experienced in my real life, that people try to pull me down very much. But then because of the thing that I have with my God, the faith that I have in Him, I always got the best. Always. I was the one who never went to college. Never at all. Literally never at all. I used to open my book. I did not even have books for my final year, okay? Because I was working in all those things. I used to just see the topic and then go on YouTube and search the topic and then understand things and write in my own words. And still I was the one who was having the highest marks amongst everyone else, just because I had a clean heart. I'm telling you guys, having a clean heart will take you literally very long in life, because you are not trying to manipulate and take people down. You're not trying to take your power from them. You're just trying to be you and trying to do things your way. And that will take you a very long ride in life. That is something I've experienced myself. And you might notice how overwhelmed I'm getting when I'm talking about this, because it was really something that meant a lot to me. When the results came out, I could not believe my eyes that this happened. And then even when our final year presentation was there, I literally made the presentation a night before because of all the chaos that was happening. So for the presentation also, like this girl, she literally made the best presentation ever. She literally added colors and everything and did not tell me anything. And yet on the day of the presentation, I was the one who had the best presentation ever. I was the one who was not grilled at all, and she was the one who was grilled the most. And then when I look back at it during our presentation also, I was like, when you don't try to pull people down, you always win. Literally always. Also, when I got the job, the same girl, she told my other friends that, oh, I don't work in such small companies. Mind you, I work in Alhamdulillah, in one of the biggest IT companies in India. And she told the same thing to them, that I don't work in such small companies when I got placed. And after a few months, she literally got applied in the same company. And she literally said that, oh, I applied in this company, the same company, okay. But she said the same thing. Why? Because she wanted to show, oh, I'm not like, I'm very hip and very cool and whatever it was. But I don't care. Still, after knowing all these things, I just tried to drag the friendship for years and years and years, because I thought maybe someday it would mean something. I literally felt deeply from the bottom of my heart. But then a few months ago, literally, I came home from somewhere and I got an unexpected call. And when I picked up the call, it was literally a call I got by mistake. And those people, they were sitting and they were talking about something else. And I got a call. And I was like, maybe they called by mistake, because they were talking amongst themselves, okay. So I got the call, and then I picked up the call, and they were talking amongst themselves, and I was about to cut it. Actually, I was like, oh, maybe my mistake, the call was there, I'll cut it and I'll go back to my work. But then something in me, like a voice in me, was screaming, no, wait, they'll talk about you. And the moment that they started talking about me, I was shocked. Literally, I was shocked, okay, because the language that they were using and the words they were saying, they would never say to my face. Mind you, these people, they literally talked to me with so much of respect. They never even like talk to me like friends. They talk to me with so much of respect in front of my faces. And when They were talking amongst themselves. Literally, I could listen to every single word clearly, as if they were talking to me. And I was literally like, wow, like, God, seriously, I was so blinded that He had to give me such a clear sign that, you idiot, look at this. And it was such a clear sign that I could not find what ifs, that oh, maybe this was a thing, maybe this was a thing. No, I had to believe it because it was such a clear sign. I could literally hear their voices. It wasn't even like, oh, I wasn't saying, oh, he wasn't saying, oh, she was saying. No, they were saying it. I could hear it with my own ears. And it was like, it's recently, it's months ago, and I was like, oh my God. I literally thank God that day for giving me such a clear sign. And I was like, damn, some people really do not change. Because I was really getting close to the girl after like since the past few months, because I thought that maybe things are different and now there's a change and there's genuine friendship and love. But some people don't change, they never change. Yeah, and I was like, I was literally thanking God that thank you for this. Oh my God, I can't even believe. Like, it was a miracle. It was literally a miracle that happened. And the reason why I'm sharing these stories is because I know a lot of people go through similar things. I know a lot of girls out there who are going through the same thing. And then if I can find such friendships, it's okay. Even you can find such friendships, and even you can get out of it. And a lot of people might even think she's so dumb. Like, how did she drag this friendship for years? You're right. I'm dumb. I was dumb. I was a very naive, dumb little girl who could not let go of people easily. And this is not the only example. There have been millions of such examples where I was a fool who literally dragged friendships and people in my life just because I couldn't let go of them, and I was afraid of being abandoned and alone. And yeah, that is something that I had to work on. And it's okay. See, I'm not afraid or ashamed of sharing these stories over here, because everyone has their life experiences, and I was that person, and I literally became a better version of myself. And the reason why I'm sharing these stories, the major reason, is that I know that there are a lot of people, a lot of girls who would literally go through similar phases, because you will get your share of bad friends in your life. You will always get them. And this video and this experience should be a reminder for you that it's okay. It's okay. It's not about you. I was in a phase in my life where I used to blame myself, that maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I did not give them proper attention. Maybe I did something wrong. But no, it's never about you. When people treat you badly, it's never about you, and it's always about them. It is always about them. Trust me, mark my words, it's always, always, always about them. The way they treat you is a reflection of how they see themselves. So when I got to know and realize these things, I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. I am not a bad person. I did not do anything wrong. They did. Now, I know it takes a lot and all those things. Like, they are the villain in my story. I'm not the person to be blamed for. And then that's when I realized, and that's when I let go of those toxic friendships, was when God blessed me with such beautiful friendships in my life. I cannot even tell you, touch wood, alhamdulillah. The friends that I have in my life now, I'm so grateful for those people. I cannot even tell you. They are literally the type of friends I used to crave for whole of my teenage life. But everything happens for a reason at the right time. Maybe this was the time I was meant to experience beautiful friendships, and I got them. And that's why I'm very happy now that I have such beautiful friends. And in fact, there are a lot of my cousins, who tell me the same thing, and they're like, but we don't have good friends, you're so lucky, you're so good, so nice friends. I'm like, no, baby girl, no. I had my share of toxic friends as well. You will get good friends. It's just that you have to first let go of the toxic people in your life, and then you will create space in your life for better people to come. If your life is already crowded with toxic people, how do you expect good people to come? There is no place for them to come. Let them go. Let the toxic people go. Then only the good people will come into your life, right? Getting my point, right? So that was the first major red flag of friendship. Insecure people who are jealous of you. Literally. Please guys, please don't make a fool of yourselves like I did. I did not have me to tell all these things, but you have me to tell all these things. Please understand and let them go, cut them off. So point number 2 of toxic friends or red flags in a friendship is someone who hides things. It is literally related to the first thing only, that insecurity. They will hide things from you. They will not tell you things, okay? But that shouldn't be the case in friendship. See, if it is about boundaries and you can respect their boundaries, they can respect your boundaries. But if there are people who are literally lying on your faces and hiding things from them, you're like, no, wait, you're lying. This is not true. People who hide things from you, notice when you are with a person, okay, and the person is mostly silent, they're not talking a lot, they never give into their life, they will never share things with you, they will never tell you anything about their life, but they will listen to every single word you tell about your life. These are the people who will be silent for an entire conversation and just let you speak, because they don't want to give into their leverage. They feel like when they will speak and talk, they will say something or do something that will make them get caught, and they will say something wrong. These are the people who have major trust issues, and that is why they cannot be trusted in return as well, because these people literally don't trust you and they don't even have honesty in themselves. That is why these people are the ones you should stay away from. You won't believe there are so many friendships in my life, like a few of them, where those people used to even hide the products that they use. Literally, I am a person, a few months ago someone asked me, a random girl on Snapchat asked me that, your skin is so glowing, what do you use? I literally sent her an entire audio message of my entire skincare routine with the products. Why? Because I know that if I give the girl an entire script to be like me, she can never be like me and I can never be like her. Like, seriously, I can never be another person. Even if they give me a full blueprint of how to be like them, I can never be like them. They can never be like me. I'm a secure person. I will literally give you my entire routine, every single product I use, everything that I bought from this place and that place. I will give you everything. Because I know you can never be like me and I can never be like you. Even if you become like me externally, my soul and how God made me is different from your soul and how God made you. Literally, that girl, she was hiding the products and everything, that the same friend, and products is a very extreme thing. There was literally a point where I went at her place and we were eating something and I just asked her, this is really tasty, where did you get it from? She literally dragged the topic for weeks and did not tell me where did she get that dish from. Like this much, this little things, people can be so insecure and hide such negligible things. And it might sound very funny to you right now, but this happens. I was like, seriously, like, oh my god, this happens. I'm telling you, this happens. I'm speaking from experience. So if you feel you have a friend who hides things from you, not a friend. I'm telling you, not a friend. So the third red flag in female friendship is someone who disregards your feelings or emotions. You know the time when you're very excited, you got placed, you got a job, or you got a very nice degree, or you got compliments from people, you're looking very nice, and then you're so excited, you go and tell your friend, this happened, that happened, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. And they're like, so what? It's normal. What do you think of yourself, huh? Come on, don't overreact. These are the worst kind of people. I hope you never find people who literally lose your charm. Literally. I hope you never find such people. I hope and pray, guys, that you find people who literally love you for who you are. If I am excited, I want my friend to be double excited, because I am that person. If my friend is happy and excited, I would be double and triple excited for her. I want someone who can match my excitement, match my freak, and match my sorrow also. I'm a very emotional person. I cry all the time. And mind you, I have been bullied for that my entire life from my own friends as well. And I've even heard like conversations where people are like, oh, she cries always. Oh, she always cries at things and all those things. Crying is literally a sign of having a soft heart. I literally read it somewhere that if you cry at things, thank God that He has not made your heart of stone. There are people out there, God has literally turned their hearts into stones because of the things that they have done in their life. And if you are a soft-hearted person, take it as a mercy from the Almighty. Literally, I used to hate my emotions. At points in my life, I used to be like, God, why did you make me like this? I don't want to be like this. I don't want to cry at things. For the most part of my life, I hated my feelings. I hated how I felt. I hated my heart because I thought I was too much. Because of the people around me who made me feel like that. But now I realize that no, I love it. I love my heart. I love my emotions. I love who I am. I might be extreme because I'm not a normal person. I don't want to be a normal person. God made me like this. If you gave me these emotions, I love it. If you made me this person, I love it. I love myself because you are the one who made me like that. So that is the thing, I love my emotions now. Yes, I cry all the time. I love crying and there's nothing wrong with that. I do cry all the time and I take it as a mercy from my God that I have the ability to cry. A lot of people don't even have the gift of crying. They don't even have that thing, their hearts are turned into stones. So it's okay. So that is what I was telling you, that in friendships, your friends should always validate your feelings and emotions. They should never make you feel like, oh, you're crazy. You're crying over that? You're excited for that? It's not even a big deal. Come on. Come to the ground. No. Please, guys, please. Find good friends. I'm telling you, find good friends. So, the fourth point of a red flag in female friendship is friends who are not honest with you. If I see my friend looking like a stupid person, doing some weird makeup and wearing something very weird, I will tell her. No, seriously. It's rather I break her heart than random strangers coming and telling her you look like a joker. You have to be honest with your friends. If I don't look good, and if my friend comes and tells me, ma'am, you don't look good, do something about it, change this, change that, I would listen to her if she's a real friend. A lot of times, people just say things that you're not looking good because they're jealous of you also. You have to identify which are those people as well. But if your friend is coming, your real friend is coming and telling you, you don't look good, do something about it, this color doesn't suit you, this dress doesn't suit you, it doesn't complement your body, I will appreciate it, because it's rather you tell me than I go out in public and make fun of myself. No. Literally, you have to find friends who are honest with you. Please find friends who are honest with you. Please. Literally, I don't want someone who will literally think about my heart and be like, oh, she'll get hurt. But what about the fun that will be made about me when I go out in public like that? No. I want to be an honest friend and I want you to be an honest friend with me. Please be an honest friend to me. And that is what I'm telling you. Find honest friends. If my friend comes to me with a relationship problems, I'm going to say on her face that you are being like a stupid person over here. And I'm going to put some sense into her brain. And that is what I expect the person to do with me as well. Because I'm not the person like, if I am going down, I'll pull you down with me. No. If I see my friend doing something stupid, I will call her out on that, because I care for her. I care for her life and what is going to happen in the future. So you need to understand this, really, that friends who are honest is a blessing. Friends who care about you and how you look and how people see you are a blessing. No, really, listen to me. I know it's all good sugar coating. Oh, babe, you look gorgeous any which ways. No. Tell me I look gorgeous in this color, not in that. Tell me that I am doing something stupid. Tell me that I'm a stupid person, I'm a dumb person for doing that. Give me honesty. I would rather appreciate it than the sugarcoating words. Really, tell me, put some sense into my brain, because I can be stupid sometimes. I know you can be stupid sometimes you know. And we need people in our life who call us out on that. We really do. And with that, we come to the last point for this video, part 1. That is friends who don't want to be your friends but who want to be you. Okay? So there are some people in your life who are just friends with you because they want to copy everything you do, 3 lines under copy, and they just want to be you and they don't get inspired, they are jealous and they copy you. Okay? It is important to identify the people who are literally seeing you as a competition and not as a friend. Important, very important. I've had people in my life who literally have copied me so much so that you used to even copy the way I put my snaps on Snapchat. Literally. And I have no problem with that up until to a point where it becomes very toxic, like people who are just trying to literally be behind me and literally try to see and watch and try to invade my personal life and see every single thing that I'm doing. It gets very creepy. It's very creepy, I'm telling you. If I also have friends who copy me, but in a healthy way, okay? So there are some, and please, when I'm saying this, I'm not trying to put it out there that, oh, I'm so dope and everybody copies me. Not in that way. You also know what I'm talking about, right? There are some friends in your life as well who copy you, who try to, take lessons from you. It's a good thing. It is a good thing unless it becomes toxic and creepy. I have some friends in my life who have literally taken inspiration for me in a way where I was the one who started working at a very young age, okay? And I used to tell my friends also, guys, do this, do that, we'll do this, we'll give this interview, let's work over there, we have to do this, because I feel that for a girl, it is very important to be independent and have her own money and create her own identity. And a lot of my friends have even taken notes and they have literally helped me, and I have helped them, and they have gone to the point where they have done jobs and everything because of all the things that we have created amongst ourselves. But there are also some people who have been so toxic and they are literally trying to be everything that I am. They can never be that, I told you, because I am made from different material. God made me differently and God made them differently, so they can never be me. But when you see people out there who are just trying to be so much you to a level where it's toxic and creepy, they're trying to be friends with your friends. They're literally sending friend requests to everybody you are friends with, and they are literally trying to be like you. They're copying your hairstyle, the type of clothes you wear, the words you use when you talk, the expressions that you make, the things that you have, everything. That gets very toxic and creepy, because friends don't do that. When you're with your friend, you don't have to feel like, oh, she's being like this and creepy. You have to be honest. I water you, you water me. We are literally growing together. No toxic energy and nothing of that sort. So yeah, that was the last topic for this video. And but this is only part 1, okay? I have some more points to cover, which I will cover in the next video, because I know it's gotten very long. I knew this, okay? I'm gonna make the second video now only, but I'll post it separately because I know it will get very lengthy, because this is something I talk very, very passionately about, like very passionately about, and I knew it would be dragged to a very lengthy one. But I hope you got some points from this and understood what I was trying to say. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you, bye, take care, and make good friends.